Hello students, welcome to the next video of Snapshots Lesson 4 Albert Einstein at School. Students, let's proceed on paragraph 13 of Snapshot Lesson 4 Albert Einstein at School. Paragraph 13. See its reading. If I say I can't teach you anymore and probably you will soon be able to teach me, will that be alright? He asked. That's saying too much, sir, said Albert. It's only the truth, but alright, I'll put it more seriously. It was still a glowing reference, and Mr. Koch made the point that Albert was ready immediately to enter a college or institute for the study of higher mathematics. I am sorry you are leaving us, although you are wasting your time in my class, he said. It's almost the only class where I am not wasting my time, said Albert. But how did you know I am leaving, sir? You wouldn't have asked me for this reference otherwise. I thought you would wonder. There is nothing to wonder about, Einstein. I knew you were going to leave before you knew yourself. Albert was puzzled. What did the teacher mean? Students, see this paragraph. Puzzle. Puzzle means some difficult words related to this paragraph as puzzle. Puzzle means something that is difficult to understand or explain. As you know, puzzle game. But the meaning of it something that is difficult to understand or explain. For example, these computers are a puzzle to me. Okay? As a game in which you have to think hard to solve a difficult questions or problem. As crossword puzzled. Okay? When a person is puzzled, then it is used as an adjective and it means confused or unable to understand something. For example, I am slightly puzzled as to what she never called us. I am slightly puzzled as to why she never called us. Okay? Puzzled look or puzzled expression, these things are. Now, next word, institute. An organization that has a particular purpose, such as scientific or educational work, or the building where this organization is based, is called institute. As the Institute for Contemporary Arts. Let us see the word in a sentence. The Institute for Contemporary Arts, Research Institutes, etc. As a verb, to introduce or start a system, rule, legal process, etc. For example, Institute divorce proceedings. Institute divorce proceedings. Let's see its explanation. Mr. Koch, the mathematics teacher, gave Albert the desired reference in mathematics. Willingly, perhaps he had guessed the hidden genius of Einstein. He asked Einstein if he say he can't teach him anymore and perhaps he would be soon able to teach him, that is Mr. Koch. If it happens, that is Einstein teaches Mr. Koch very soon in coming days, then it wouldn't be alright. Then it wouldn't be alright. It wouldn't be the most appropriate. The math teachers expressed his desire or opinion. Albert, showing his modesty before the math teacher, said that such saying is an exaggeration in reference to him, that is Albert. He showed his modesty, politeness, saying that such saying is an exaggeration in reference to him, that is Albert. If the teacher says, then it is his affection towards his students. He expressed his opinion. But the Mr. Coach told him that it was only the truth and nothing, no exaggeration. He further told him that he was going to put this truth in his reference letter more seriously. Mr. Coach gave his reference and it was still a grand reference, as he had made the point that Albert was ready to enter a college or institute for the study of higher mathematics immediately. Mr. Coach further said that he was sorry for leaving them, although he, that is, Albert was wasting his time in his class. Albert told Mr. Coach at this point that it was almost his class only where he was not wasting his time. That is, he read and did the study of mathematics in his period. He further asked respectfully how he knew he was leaving them. At this, Mr. Coach explained that if he was not going to leave them, then he wouldn't have asked for that reference otherwise. Albert tried to explain about the reference that he thought he would think that. Mr. Coach told Einstein that there was nothing to wonder, surprise or wonder about. He knew that that is Albert, was going to leave before he had known himself. That is, before he was going to acquaint himself from his capacity. Students, proceed on next paragraph, paragraph 14 of this lesson 4 of snapshot. He soon found out, it's reading paragraph 14, he soon found out before he had a chance to ask for an interview with the head teacher. He was summoned to the head's room. Well, it saves me the trouble of having to wait an hour or two outside, he thought. He hardly bothered to wonder why he had been sent for, but vaguely supposed he was to be punished again for bad work and laziness. Well, he had finished with punishments. I am not going to punish you, the head teacher said to Albert's surprise. Your work is terrible and I am not prepared to have you here any longer. Einstein, I want you to leave the school now. Leave the school now, repeated Albert, dazed. That is what I said. You mean, said Albert, that I am to be expelled? You can take it that way if you wish, Einstein. The head teacher was not mincing words. The simplest thing will be for you to go of your own accord and then the questions won't arise. But, said Albert, what crime have I committed? See the words related to this paragraph, though very simple words. See it as summon. Summon means an officially ordered to appear in court of law. An officially ordered to appear in court of law, or to order someone to come to a meeting, a court of law, etc. For example, we were all summoned to a meeting with the principal. We were all summoned to a meeting with the principal. I was summoned to appear as a witness. Okay, students? See next word bothered to. Bother means worried to, anxious about. Vaguely, that is unclearly, not visible clearly. Dazed means unable to think clearly, especially because of a shock or accident, etc. For example, dazed survivors staggered from the wreckage. Dazed survivors staggered from the wreckage. Or, I have been wandering around in a daze all day. Expelled out, that is terminated from. Okay? Now, see the explanation of this paragraph. As the mathematics teacher, Mr. Koch told Albert that he knew that that is Albert, was going to leave the institution very soon, before he himself knew about his own hidden capacity. Albert soon found out the reason to appear before the head teacher. Before he had an opportunity, he had an opportunity to ask for an interview with the head teacher. He was ordered to appear in the principal's room. When Albert received the notice, he thought that it had saved him from the trouble of having to wait an hour or two outside of the room. He didn't mind to think too much about the reason of being called by the head teacher, but he guessed unclearly about the reason. He guessed that perhaps he was to be punished again for his bad work or his laziness. But now he was in a relaxed mood that he had finished the process of receiving traditional classwork and getting punishment for not completing the task. Einstein appeared before the head teacher. The head teacher told Albert that he was not going to punish him, which was a surprise for Einstein. But the head teacher further told him that his work was terrible and he had been a nuisance for the teachers as well as teaching learning process. Thus, his work has been terrible in the class. Therefore, he was not prepared to have him there any longer. He further told him that he wanted him to leave the school now. Shocked and surprised, Albert asked him, repeating the sentence of the head teacher, "Leave the school now?" The head teacher said yes, that was what he had said. Leave the school now. Albert asked the head teacher, surprisingly, whether he was going to be expelled from the school. The head teacher was not talking indirectly. He advised Einstein that the simplest thing would be for him that he should leave the school on his own basis. In that case, there would be no question of argument or dispute between them. But Albert asked from the head teacher what crime he had committed for which he had been being expelled from the school. Now, students, proceed on next paragraph of this lesson, paragraph 15. See its reading. Your presence in the classroom makes it impossible for the teacher to teach and for the other people to learn. You refuse to learn. You are in constant rebellion, and no serious work can be done while you are there. Albert felt the medical certificate almost burning a hole in his pocket. I was going to leave anyway, he said. Then we are in agreement at least, Einstein, the head said. For a moment, Albert was tempted to tell the man what he thought of him and of his school. Then he stopped himself without another word. Holding his head high, he stalked out. Now, see the words related to this paragraph. Refuse to, that is deny. Deny to. Rebellion means as revolt at or active opposition to someone in authority. Rebellion means one who is active opposition to someone in authority. As for example, a rebellion by right wing member of the party. A rebellion by right wing member of the party. Tempt as a verb, past form is tempted, means to make someone want to have or do something even though they know they really should not. For example, if you leave valuables in your car, it will tempt thieves. If you leave valuables in your car, it will tempt the thieves. Now let's see its explanation. As the head teacher told Albert that he was not prepared to have him in his school any longer, so Albert is being expelled from the school. Albert asked the head teacher what crime he had committed, which resulted his termination. The head teacher told him that his presence in the classroom makes the classroom's environment impossible for the teachers to teach and for the other pupils to learn. You deny to learn anything taught. You have been a constant opposite to the school teachers and authorities. Therefore, no serious work can be done while you are in the classroom. Albert heard the head teacher. He felt the medical certificate as a burning piece of coal, making a hole in the pocket. Albert told the head teacher that he himself was going to leave the college. At this, the head teacher told him that then, in that condition, they were in agreement at least. It means, in his opinion, they had been never agreed any point. But on this point, they are agreed. And for a moment, Albert wanted to tell the head teacher what he thought of him and of his school. But thinking some other things, he stopped himself from saying anything. Though he wanted to explain what was his school, what was he himself, but without saying any word, keeping his head high, Albert stalked out of the school, came out of it. And thus, he, that is, Albert, without speaking a word, keeping his head high, with self-respect, self-pride for his principles, for his dogmas, he walked out of the head teacher's room. Students, let's proceed on the next paragraph, paragraph 16, the last paragraph of this lesson, Albert Einstein at school, lesson 4 of snapshots. Paragraph 16, see its reading. Shut the door after you, shouted the head. Albert ignored him. He walked straight on out of the school where he had spent 5 miserable years without turning his head to give it a last look. He could not think of anyone he wanted to say goodbye to. Indeed, Yuri was almost the only person in Munich he felt like seeing before he left the town he had come to hate almost as much as the school. Elsa was back in Berlin and he had no other real friends. Goodbye and good luck, said Yuri when he left. You are going to a wonderful country, I think. I hope you will be happier there. Students, let's see some words, very common words which are used in our day to day life as miserable, made of words miser. The life of miser is not good, not pleasant, not happy, and thus a person who finds himself in such dirty or such painful environment, then we say that he is leading a miserable life. Therefore, miserable years, that is painful years. I am explaining, students, so much that I want to make you learn the literal as well as hidden literary meaning of the words so that you can understand the language well even after reading these chapters. You can use the words in your own language. As next word, as a last look means a last view, a last view of something. Almost, that is approximately to all. Almost means leaving none or approximately to all. Indeed, that is in fact. Now, see the explanation of this paragraph. Albert Einstein, after hearing the words of termination from principal, that is the head teacher, keeping his head high, believing his true meaning of education and learning, came out of the principal's room. As students, what was opinion of Einstein? That it is not important why the battles took place. It is not important when the battles took place. It is more important why the battles took place. It was his principle. It was his dogma of education. And Einstein believed that it was true. And for this, he was being terminated from the school. Here, for his beliefs, he was being terminated by the school, yet he did not mind, keeping his head high, believing his true meaning of education and learning. He came out of the head teacher's room. The principal shouted to shut the door before leaving the room. Albert heard but avoided it. The head teacher shouted. Albert heard but he avoided it. He neither stopped nor looked back to the school. He continued to walk on keeping his head high. For his belief came out of the school. He came out from the school where he had spent 5 years of his life miserably, or he had spent 5 years miserably there. He did not turn his head to give it to a last look. He had known in that school whom he thought to bid goodbye or to speak the word of farewell. In fact, Yuri was the almost only person in Munich whom he felt like seeing before he left the town. He had come to hate the town almost as he hated the school. Elsa, his cousin, had gone back to Berlin, and so he had no other real friends in the town, Munich. When he left the room, when he left the town, Yuri, his only friend, wished him goodbye and good luck to him. He further told him that he was going to a wonderful country. He hoped that he would be happier there.